Hi guys, today I'll be talking about my most used, or I guess most frequently repurchased makeup products, because there are a lot of products that I use on a daily basis that I know I'll repurchase, you know, when the time comes, when I run out of them. But there are some products in my collection that I've been using for years now and that I've repurchased at least a couple of times. Yeah, so I thought I would just focus on those. Otherwise, this video would be way too long. And I do talk about my favorites all the time in my monthly favorites video, so if you're interested in like my current favorites, I guess you can always watch those. Yeah, today I'll be just focusing on my, I guess, old favorites that are staples in my makeup routine, and yeah, that's that, I guess. I'll just start with the first one, which is Bourjois Health Mix Serum. It looks like this. This was one of the first foundations that I bought, like once I figured out what works for me, you know. I had a few mishaps before I discovered this one, but yeah, ever since I found it, which was ages ago, literally, I just keep on repurchasing it because it works great for me as an everyday foundation. If you have dry skin and if you're looking for something really natural looking, you're really going to like this one. My favorite thing about it is that it doesn't cling to dry patches, which is what most other foundations do, I find. And like I said, it is a great everyday foundation because it has light coverage, so when you put it on, you don't really look like you're wearing a ton of makeup, which is, you know, great for school and work and all that jazz. And yeah, it's just a lovely foundation. It's also drugstore, so it's not super expensive. So yeah, that's the first one. Then moving on to concealers, I have two that I repurchase all the time. First one is, you can't really see the writing because it rubbed off, but it's a Lasting Perfection concealer from Collection. This is the concealer that I like to use on my pimples as well as under my eyes. It is a little bit on the heavier side, so it's not very lightweight. It tends to crease and stuff like that. But if you set it correctly, it shouldn't be problematic. I just like the fact that it really does cover quite a lot. It is quite thick in consistency, and I find that it works great for my under eye circles, which are very prominent. And then the next concealer I keep on repurchasing is Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer from LA Girl. You can get this one in my online store, by the way, and I love to wear this one when I'm wearing my glasses and I just put on foundation and this. It covers just enough for me, but when I'm not wearing my glasses, my under eye circles are more out there, so I layer it up with this one. So I first put this one on and then this one for like more of a brightening kind of effect. And what I like about this one is that it's the opposite of the Collection one. It is very lightweight, it is not thick, so like I said, you can layer it up, but you can also wear it on your own. And I love that it has like a kind of like a salmon-y undertone, which works great with covering under eye circles. And because it is more light and easier to blend, I also tend to use it as like a highlighter. I just apply it under my eyes, down my nose, on my chin, and you know, all that jazz. So yeah, really like this one. Moving on to another product that I keep repurchasing ever since I discovered it. By the way, it is also available in my online store, the link of which I'll have below in the description box. But it is Jordana's Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara. This thing, I just love it. If I can only use this mascara for the rest of my life, I'm good, because it does everything I want it to do. It's volumizing, it lengthens my lashes, but it doesn't clump them. It is long lasting, it holds the curl, it doesn't smudge. Like, it's just the perfect mascara for me, and the fact that it's really cheap makes it even better. Moving on to an eyebrow product. I've been using the Caresse eye pencil for the longest time, but then when I moved to the UK, Caresse is not sold here, so I needed to find another one, and I opted for one from Essence. It is an eyebrow designer in a shade called Blonde, and I love it. I think it's very similar to the Caresse one. I don't have that one anymore, so I can't compare them directly, but it's a really good eyebrow pencil. I love the color. It is just like the right one for my eyebrows, I guess. It just fills them in really nicely. It is quite like creamy, I would say, so it's very easy to apply. And yeah, I don't know what else I could say about an eyebrow pencil, but this one is really good in case you're looking for one, and it's also really cheap, like all Essence's products. Moving on to a lip pencil. I never used lip pencils up until a few years ago. Now I'm obsessed with them because I can really like correct the shape of my wonky lips, and that's why I like them. And I also really started liking the matte lip kind of look, which is great to achieve with lip pencils as well as with lipsticks. But yeah, the one that I first discovered that kind of started my obsession is this Color Statement lip liner in the shade Nude by Milani. It's just the perfect nude shade. It is not too pink, it is not too brown, it's just right for my lips, and that's why I like it, because I can wear it on its own, and I can also kind of pair it with all my other lipsticks, even like red lipsticks, like dark lipsticks, whatever, because it is so similar to what my natural lip color looks like. And yeah, I really like it. And also I love to wear it on its own because it is quite moisturizing on my lips. It is not drying at all, but it dries matte and it just looks really, really nice. I would say it's that kind of Kylie Jenner type of lip pencil, but not too dark. If you're looking for like an everyday version of the Kylie Jenner lip liner, this is the one for you. Now I have two lipsticks. Now I don't really repurchase lipsticks all that much anymore because I have so many and I just enjoy switching up the shades, so I never really use them up. But back in the days I always had a few nude favorites and I was just using them on an everyday basis and basically repurchasing them all the time. And I still have two of them in my collection. The first one is from Essence again, and this is the Long-Lasting lipstick in the shade Natural Beauty. It is not long-lasting, by the way, but it's a very nice everyday shade, dark pinky nude, I would say. And yeah, I love that it is moisturizing, it is sheer, so perfect for every day. And then the next one is actually quite similar in like texture, even though this one is even more like buttery, and this one is also comes off as more shiny, like it gives you a bit of a glossy look, I would say, almost. But yeah, it's from L'Oreal and it is their Caresse lipstick in the shade Tempting Lilac, and it is also like kind of like a nudie pink, but this one is a little bit more purple, I would say. They're both really nice, wearable, everyday shades, and that's why I like them. So these were basically all the makeup products that I've been really repurchasing for years. But now I also want to mention two products that I use all the time and that I already hit pan on, but because they are powder products, you know, you need a lot more time to run out of them, and I haven't had the chance to repurchase them yet, but I know that it will happen at some point because I can't live without them anymore. So I'm just going to start with the bronzer, which is Nars Laguna. It looks like this. As you can see, I'm hitting pan. Got it as a part of the One Night Stand palette, but I'm definitely repurchasing the bronzer on its own when I run out of it. I think, like, I mean, I really enjoy using it. It does everything I want it to. I think the shade suits me, so I feel like I will repurchase it unless I discover something that's even better, but we'll see. And for the eyeshadows, I really need to mention Lorac Pro Palette. This is my baby. This is probably my favorite makeup product of all times, and the matte shades in here are just brilliant. As you can see, I'm hitting pan on 4 of them, and it makes me really sad and anxious because I can't get this palette here, and I'm probably gonna have a meltdown when I run out of the matte shades. But no, actually today I saw that they're coming out with a palette of 8 shades. I have a feeling it's like the shades that are already in this palette. So basically all of those shades included are matte, and these are the ones that I use from this palette. I don't really care too much about the shimmer shades because I have plenty of those, and every single one that I have is fine, like even the drugstore versions. But with matte shades, it's really tricky to find a really good matte shade. And these are amazing. They're crazy pigmented, they're not too powdery, they blend well, they're heaven to work with, and they are so on point. Like, you have a white shade that you really need, a cream shade, a taupe shade, which is great for in the crease and for blending. Then you have some like a darker smoky eye kind of shades. You have like a nice nudie pink. Like, you have everything that you need. And if they really are coming out with that palette that I saw today, so basically the palette that only contains these matte shades, I need to get it. I will hunt it down and I will beg someone from the States to send it to me, because I can't imagine my life without these eyeshadows. They are so good and I use them all the time. I basically use them every day. Like, even if I use other palettes to create looks, there will definitely be at least one shade from this palette that I use in like a makeup look. I don't know. I just love it so much. So yeah, these were, I guess, kind of my, I don't know, all-time favorite makeup products / products I repurchase all the time. I really hope you enjoyed watching the video. I think I'll be filming a skincare version of this video, so yeah, let me know if you would like to see that, because I have quite a few products that I use all the time and keep on repurchasing. And also maybe a hair version, I don't know. Let me know if you would be interested in seeing that. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more videos from me. But yeah, have a nice day and I'll see you soon. Bye!